Okay, so you wanted to know how to do, or at least how I do some, you wanted to know some tips on character, on making characters, drawing characters, character designing, stuff like that. I'd say probably the first thing to think about is what species the character is. If you're making up your own character, whether it's a Sonic character or it's your own version of character, that's gonna, you need to set guidelines for what species this character is, because I don't do people, I don't do humans. They're very, very difficult. So you need to figure out what species they are and how that's going to attribute. Just to show examples, Triton, for instance, he's reptilian, so he has a more sleek body, he's thinner. Generally, the reptilian are taller, longer looking, and more reptilian. And that contrasts to the birds, I forget what they're called. I even forgot. I'm not good at recording myself. So Char, as compared to Triton, he's shorter, stockier, stronger legs, stuff like that. So that's all going to contribute towards what your character is going to look like. What's also going to contribute is what species they are is going to be how you draw them. So, for instance, in Sonic characters, Sonic is a hedgehog. So, for instance, his face shape, it's more circular. He's going to have these quills, right? Short ears, or at least shorter compared to the others. He's going to have the rounder muzzle, pointy nose, we all know this. Singular eyes, I'm doing just a rough thing, right? He's gonna have all these features, right? This is him. And then we have, for instance, Knuckles. Knuckles is an echidna, so he's different because he has no ears. He has a flatter skull. He's more angular. He has a sharper muzzle. He's going to have more defined and sharp features. And then same thing goes for Tails. Same thing goes for Tails. He is a fox. He doesn't have a round face or an angular face like Knuckles. You can start with the same basic circle, but he has a more kind of like square blocked face, and his ears come up like this. And that's going to be also part of his design, right? So it all depends on what species. You need to figure that out first off before you start anything.